629-7171. Photos and videos can also be uploaded at fbi.gov/. Partners at the National Park Service, U.S. Forest Service, Teton County Sheriff's Office, and Jackson Police Department for their collaboration and diligence in this investigation. They surged their resources in a very short amount of time, and their personnel have intimate knowledge of the rugged terrain that we're dealing with, which made this process much more difficult. We greatly appreciate the invaluable skill and expertise of the Teton County Search and Rescue Team. We also thank the community of Jackson and surrounding areas for the hospitality and for accommodating a rapid influx of law enforcement personnel in the area. In order to protect our investigative process and increase probability of successful prosecution should it be necessary, we have no additional comments. We appreciate your cooperation and respect for his family and loved ones during this difficult time. Thank you.
When you make a same game parlay bet on FanDuel Sportsbook, you can make this plus this all add up to this. No way. This customers can place any NFL same game parlay bet risk free. FanDuel, make every moment more.
Breaking news from Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
And that breaking news, a body now recovered in the forest in Wyoming, where authorities have been searching for missing Long Island native Gabby Petito. Good evening, I'm Joe Torres.
And I'm Sandra Bookman. The FBI and the National Park Service are set to give an update in the investigation into Gabby Petito's disappearance. When that news conference begins, we will bring it to you.
So far, authorities have not confirmed the gender of the body or whether it is the 22-year-old native from Blue Point, Suffolk County. Petito vanished last month while on a cross-country trip with her fiancé, Brian Laundrie.
Now, he returned to his home in Florida on September 1st, but without Petito. Laundrie has also disappeared and is the subject of a second search in the Carlton Reserve, that's in Sarasota County, Florida.
Eyewitness News reporter Kristen Thorne is in Northport, Florida, with the breaking details. Kristen?
Joe and Sandra, we have just learned from Northport Police that they say they have wrapped up their search of this reserve for the night. You can probably see the mobile command center right here. We also have a lot of volunteers walking around. Of course, they did not find Brian Laundrie. We have seen tons of vehicles now coming out, and again, they have wrapped up their search for the night. We've also just learned from the Laundrie family attorney that Brian Laundrie's parents picked up their son's vehicle at this reserve Thursday morning. I want to walk you through some of the steps leading up to that. They say that their son left their house on Tuesday morning to come to this reserve. That's where he told his parents he was going to go. When the parents came here Wednesday to look for him, on his car was a note from police telling them someone had to move this vehicle. Now, at that point, police did not know that was Brian Laundrie's car. So when the parents came here on Wednesday, they saw that note on the car and left the car here, according to their attorney. So if Brian came out, he would have a way to drive home. But when the parents came back Thursday, the car was still there, the note was still there, so they took the car home. More than 1,000 miles away from his native Long Island, Brian Laundrie is believed to be in the Bass Reserve in Florida. Police today readied ATVs to be able to comb through as much of the reserve's 25,000 acres as possible. They have canines as well searching this swampy land. Yesterday, police spent the entire day searching, but stopped at nightfall. The Carlton Reserve is 5 miles from Laundrie's parents' home in Northport, Florida. Laundrie's parents called police Friday requesting to speak with them and then informed them they hadn't seen their son since Tuesday morning. Meanwhile, out west, the search also continues for Gabby Petito. Police are searching in Wyoming around the Teton Mountains, which is where the 22-year-old Blue Point native told her family she and fiancé Brian Laundrie were heading. That was late August, and her family never heard from her again. The FBI in Denver tweeted this map yesterday, asking anyone who was around the Spread Creek dispersed camping area near Grand Teton National Park between August 27th and August 30th to call the FBI. Tips on the case are pouring in on social media, like on TikTok from Miranda Baker, who says she and her boyfriend picked up Laundrie, who was hitchhiking around Teton Park August 29th.
He approached us asking us for a ride because he needed to go to Jackson, which we were going to Jackson that night. So I said, hop in. He hopped in the back of my Jeep.
Baker spoke exclusively to Good Morning America.
He got out and, he was thankful and he was kind of in a hurry. He said he was going to go across the street into the parking lot and find someone else to give him a ride. But when we looked back, 10 or 15 seconds after he got out of the vehicle, the phone.
And to remind everyone, Brian Laundrie and his parents, on advice of their lawyer, have been refusing to speak with investigators at all about this case. We did not hear from Northport Police about this case at all today. They did not hold any press conferences, so we do not know if they plan to continue their search here tomorrow. For now, we're live in Northport, Florida. I'm Kristen Thorne, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Kristen, thank you. We're still waiting to hear on that possible news conference in Wyoming, but stay with Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of the missing woman mystery. Kristen Thorne will report from Florida on any new developments.
On every vacation at a Virgo home, there's someone like you who reunited the family to make up for lost time. Your Together awaits on the Virgo app.
A Dropbox family. 5 loved ones, your very own Dropbox account to store memories from the past. The shared family room means all of today's photos, videos, schedules, and documents are secured and filed online, available for each of you to access at any time. For all things worth saving, Dropbox. Buy Dropbox Family today.
So an obviously emotional FBI agent there telling us what many people had long feared. Gabby Petito, it is believed, has been found dead near the Spread Creek campsite in Grand Teton National Park. The autopsy has not yet provided a cause of death, and in fact, it has not yet provided absolutely confirmation of her identity. However, we noticed that there, in the photos of her, there are tattoos on her arms and so forth. So there are ways to make a presumptive identification, and that is clear is what the FBI has done in this case. They started the news conference by saying, we offer our condolences to Gabby's family, and we ask for your thoughts and prayers. Let's bring in Dr. Michael Bodden. He is a forensic examiner and obviously forensic pathologist, I should say, and a Fox News contributor. I have not seen too many cases, Dr. Bodden, where police release a name without having an absolute identification, positive identification. What would be the reason in this case?
Well, nowadays, police want to wait for DNA to come back, number one. That may take a day or two once they draw specimens at the autopsy. But as you pointed out, the tattoos on her arms that are apparent in the video when she's interviewed by the police that you showed us 2 minutes ago are very unique, unusual tattoos. And even after 25 days, taking into account decomposition over time, tattoos are very durable and protected by the outer layer of the skin. They're the underlayers of the skin. And that would have been enough to make a definite identification for unusual tattoos. But they're going to wait to get DNA also, dental records that they may have comparisons that the family gave for dental records days ago, and also x-rays that they'll take of bones. So the identification will be completed within a day or two, I suspect. But right now, it's really, for all intents and purposes, it's a definite identification. It isn't anybody else. The next point of view is what is the cause of death, and that'll take body is still probably at the site where she was found because the person in charge of that body is the cop.
And the body is probably in good shape because it hasn't been that long. The body hasn't composed. If it's her, if it's decomposed, then it might not be her because she's only been missing for so long. So it's not like, and they're saying that she might have been buried or something, or maybe, I don't know. We don't know until they come out. But even if she wasn't, it hasn't been that long. It's not long enough for it to decay to nothing where there's no evidence. So,
Coroner. The FBI does not have their own medical examiner coroner. They'll wait there for the coroner to come and make a decision on moving the body. They have a lot of potential trace evidence at the scene. Shoe prints that he could have left days ago, but more likely a cigarette butt, a soda can, a beer can that may have been discarded at the scene that would have fingerprints and DNA on it even after 25 days.
And what about the prospects of figuring out cause of death? I know that there are, situations where, asphyxiation, choking, strangling, that kind of thing, that can be very hard to determine.
Yes, and what you hit on is the most common type. If this is a homicide, the circumstances suggest strangulation being the most likely reason. A shooting or a stabbing or being hit in the head with a baseball bat, if those were done, they would be easy to identify even at this later date. The holes in the body, the fractures would still be there even though there's a lot of deep.
well, my advice to the forensic guys is check the blood for everything. Any drugs, anything, any psychiatric drugs, any kind of drugs. There's a lot of videos out there saying they might have been doing drugs, maybe, maybe, or maybe not even doing drugs, but I have a feeling he has something to do with the two lesbian girls that were killed out there that were selling drugs and supposedly, and was a vanner driving around in their vans and staying at these places. I would check everything. Any kind of drug that shouldn't be there. Strangulation, sure. Thank God it wasn't nothing brutal, like they're saying in the Delphi cases. That the girls were mutilated and we don't know that until the crime scene photos come out. But with this, the autopsy's being done. They'll know if it's her. And they'll know if there's any drugs in her that shouldn't be in her. And we got a manhunt, boys. Get the greyhounds out. We got a manhunt, possibly a suicide. Maybe he killed himself somewhere, but I don't think so. I don't think this idiot probably is hiding somewhere or did the boot scoop boogie. But I want all the airports looking for this. You go through all credit card, bank stuff to see maybe if they bought a ticket, family members maybe bought a ticket for him to get out of here. He's missing for a couple days. He could have booked plane, been somewhere else. He don't look like he's from here, boys. You understand? Everybody's a suspect, especially him. If you don't know who Led Zeppelin is, you ain't an American. If you can't throw a baseball, you ain't an American. I'm sorry. And this guy don't look no 22 or 23. He was 23. He might not have been. He might be older than that. Fake identification, whatever. I think I seen her on a dating site. One of these dating sites. When my computer got hacked, I got over 10,000 emails and my face was plastered all over every single dating. I was getting emails from ladies I've never met in my life. And in order to get your photo off of it, you got to go on, you got to click the link and it brings you right to the dating site. And you can see your photo, but it's like hazy or whatever until you click on it and it opens it up. Then you got to go inside, delete the photo, delete the account, and get out of there, I guess. But I guess you have to hit unsubscribe or they keep sending you emails. You know, your account has been deleted, but I guess you're supposed to hit don't get newsletters or emails sent to you before you delete it or whatever. So yeah, and I do believe I've seen her face on a dating site where she's wearing that stocking cap, that like a what us guys wear when we're out doing construction work, Carhartt. When I'm stocking hat, Carhartt hats or something, but it was red or something. But yeah. What's my theory on it? My theory is not good. It ain't good. Gabby might have been dating or recently. Well, they said, were they ever in Indiana? Was this guy ever in Indiana? That's what I want to know. And the only reason I want to know that is because there was a young couple supposedly arguing at the Delphi Bridge the day the girls got killed. So I want to know where this guy's been. You get hold of his family, check his records. I guess from what the research I found out, they've been dating for 4 or 5 years. Maybe longer than that, 7 years or something. They knew each other in high school or something like that. She's 23 or 22. He's 23 or 24. Did they travel? Were they ever in Indiana, down in Delphi, Lafayette area? But just checking. Why? Because it's a big ring of them. We caught Brian Chadwell in his club, and he was on these dating sites and all this crap, and he was a good person. And if he knew people were kidnapping or killing little girls, that they would kill them people. But yet we caught him in the basement with a little girl chained up. You know, and I was like, this guy's got everybody fooled. And he did. You know, he was picked up before for things. We've been having troubles down in Delphi for many years. Abby and Libby ain't the only girls that came up missing in Delphi, Indiana, or Lafayette. It's a college town. A lot of drugs, bad drugs, not cannabis. Yeah, people today can't. Oh my God, can't. That's baby crap. Are people killed for cannabis still? Yes, on the streets. If you're buying cannabis off of the streets, there's a chance you can die. Okay? There's a chance you can die if you're buying it off the streets from somebody and a drug deal goes bad. That's why I try and tell the people that are adults, if you're going to get cannabis, go to the cannabis stores where it's legal. Get it from them. That takes out the drug dealer and any murders. That's my opinion. Somewhere in this world, there's a bunch of drug dealers. Since they started legalizing it in these states, there's a bunch of drug dealers going, what do I do with all this stuff? I don't know. You want to buy it? No, I'll go get it legally. Where I don't have to worry about all this stuff. So I don't know whose bright idea it was to drink kale, celery, and mixed berries. That's my opinion. That's just my opinion on it. I know I'm a moron. I know that. But that's my opinion. I think it's a big ring. It could be a sex ring. It could be a drug-filled dating gang. You know, could be. What do all these people have in common? Social media, dating sites, sex, drugs, uh, power, money, games, or whatever. You know. Yeah, I think I've seen her on a dating site a couple years ago, maybe. Whenever my computer got hacked, I don't know, a year ago or whatever. And you know what? I've done a lot of research on the dating sites. Here's the thing: you've got to be careful on a dating site. Why? Because they're fake photos. And 9 out of 10 times, it's some guy trying to lure somebody there or get you to spend money. And it ain't even a woman. It's a man. And you're sitting there talking to him, oh, you look so beautiful, and my God, your body is so great. And it's some dude on the other end. And then he wants you to meet up somewhere or spend money. You know, go on this site, go on this dating site, and we can chat, and no one will be able to tell. I figured it all out a long time ago. I figured it out a long time ago. A scam. They were trying to, that's what it is. And Gabby might not even have anything to do with it. Either her phone or her computer might have got hacked, and her photos got put on a dating site. And then these guys, somewhere, some sick guy jerking off, is on there talking to you, trying to lure you to a spot where they can either kill you, rob you, or whatever. Whatever. Or get you to join them to have sex with them or whatever. I don't know what's wrong with the dating world today, but people keep asking me, can you get on dating sites? No, I just got off a dating site that I didn't even know I had, because when my computer got hacked, they got sent to all these places. So, no. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going on a dating site. You just have to be careful. You just got to be careful. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm just saying. That's it. That's it. No, yes, I'm single. I'm trying to meet a woman. Years ago, I thought maybe I'd be able to meet a good woman on a dating site. I belonged to one respectable dating site, no naked photos, nothing. Respectable dating site. My computer got hacked. The photos I had on that account and my Facebook account and everything got stolen. Next thing you know, I woke up a couple days later, or like a week later, I think it was, and I didn't know you're supposed to check your emails all the time. I checked it, and I had like 3,000 emails, 4,000 emails from just all kinds of sites saying, "We seen your photo." I'm like, I belong to one dating site. We seen your photo on this dating site. I'm such and such, and then you click on that, and it brings you to a dating site that I was never on, never registered, but there's my photo. And after I talked to my computer guy, he's one of these whizzes. He's like, you downloaded this photo and they corrupted all your things, and they took you. He's like, you have any banking information in there? I'm like, no, dude, no. I have used my credit card on there buying guitars from Guitar Center, but not from all these dating sites. And he's like, well, you better call your bank, because they could have got your. I'm like, how? I didn't use my credit card on it. He's like, you didn't have to. You used it buying stuff over the internet with Guitar Center. So if your information was in your computer or any of that, they got it. So I had to go to the bank. Sure crap. I pulled my bank statements up and they were pulling money out. They were pulling money out without me giving authorization. And it was off key. One day it'd be $1. The next day it'd be 30 some dollars. And I was like, whoa, talk to the bank, what happened? Well, I got hacked or something. And I didn't give authority for all these people to take the money out of my account. And I gave them my computer guy's number, and I guess you got hacked. They talked to him, and they straightened it out. That's why no, I'm not joining any dating sites because it's a scam. It's a killing field out there. You think you're talking to a beautiful, respectable woman, but it's some idiot putting maybe that girl up. Maybe they put Abby up to doing it, and she really didn't want to, and it was getting out of hand. It could have been. Who is this guy, Brian? What high school did he go? Who knows this guy? What country is he from? Was he born here? You check all of his computers, any phones, check any of Libby's or Gabby's phones, computers at home. Maybe no one knows she has. Check all of them. See, maybe if it's impossible. Yes, people have done that before. Drive around scamming people, thinking it's a dating site. Hey, meet me here. And then a guy goes, and to meet a beautiful, of age, a legal, woman. And they come up missing or robbed or beat up and robbed. Or sometimes they'll use them for sex or whatever, for money, and drugs and everything. The kale and the celery ain't going down too good today. And I think he's got connections with the two girls. Maybe both of them. Maybe, just maybe, he killed her because Gabby was getting tired of it. I'm telling you, when I seen her crying in her face, there was more than they were just fighting. You can see it in her. She also looked nervous, the way she was acting. And OCD is not what these people are saying. Well, she was crazy, flipped out. She had, no. OCD is something totally different. OCD is usually with people that are very clean. They have to clean, or they do things a certain way every day. That's OCD, not her flipping out and her hands moving around and all that. That's nervous. She was nervous about something or scared. And I'm thinking the good Lord, he knows everything, So what do I think? I think, yeah, it could have been. I know I seen that face of Abby or Gabby. I keep getting her mixed up with the Delphi case. That photo of Gabby is the photo I think I seen on a dating site. Chippewa Dawson, what'd you say? Tell them about the judge and Jalen girl on YouTube. I don't know what case is that. Investigator Services. Hello, sir. What's up? We need to discuss some issues. Yeah, what's up, dude? What do you need? Oh, wait, you're the security guy that was on my channel a long time ago. What's up, dude? What do you want? What did I do wrong now? I took all my videos down. People were threatening me. I had other YouTubers I've been working on some cases. I guess I got too close and they've been threatening me, making videos. Oh, Stephen Scott or Miss Blair White. How you doing tonight? Bendejo, as always, you're talking about all kinds of stuff crazy. People are like, what did he say? I don't know. No, I ain't ready to mingle. I'm off all the dating sites. But when I was on there, I did get a lot of emails from ladies, but I never answered them. Why? Because they wanted money. And I was not going to spend money trying to find a woman, you know. Chippewa Dawson, explain who's Led Zeppelin? Where is the beat? Led Zeppelin is a rock and roll band, man. Is that a woman or is that a dude? I don't know. Where's the beat? Here's the thing, boys. It's a big, giant ring of them. We're looking for more people down there. Why? Because we got these idiots on social media talking about clubs, gangs, and all this stuff, and dating sites, and they're looking for these certain type of women. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to help this country. How many more of these beautiful women have to get kidnapped or used or before they say, all right, let's do something about it? Yeah, we need to do something about it. Yeah, I'm talking. We gotta track the whole line since the day they left Florida, Gabby and Brian, and you track every single place they've been, the whole route they took. Why? Because how many more people did this happen to on the way to where they were going? Did they check the dating sites, check everything, see if they were chatting with people on dating sites and people they were meeting people? Every single the whole route there that them two were together and left. You check and see what was actually going on in their computers, any phones. Anyone else got any questions or need anything to know? Investigator services, or is there anything you want to discuss right now? Go ahead and let me know. I'm open to anything. I don't take anything off a case, off the table. Anything is possible in a murder and disappearance case. If I was running the show, I would say the family goes nowhere. Don't leave. I would start checking all the airports out there. I would tell people, lock your doors. We got a killer on the run. He might have killed himself somewhere. I'm not sure. I really don't care. But as of now, we're looking for a person. And, you know, to be honest, people don't, you know what? If it's Gabby and we get the full identification and they come out and say it is Gabby, then we really don't care what he did. Gabby will solve it. We'll track everything of what was going on. Forensic will go through everything. The autopsy will show any drugs that are not supposed to be in her body. Simple as that. OCD is not what everyone thinks it is. Everybody, well, that was part of her OCD. No, OCD is keeping clean. She's a neat freak. Everything she does has to be precise. That's OCD, not the way she was acting. She was acting kind of, I know she was terrified. 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 This is for real, guys. It's for real. It's not a joke. I'm trying to help. I believe I seen Gabby on a dating site, her photo. And they got to track the whole way to see if this happened. He might have been, she might have found out about it. She might not have had nothing to do with it. She might have been a victim of it herself, and she just had enough of it. And she was just going to, to me, it looked like when the police pulled her over, she seemed like she was happy. She was like, she bent over, like she was, thank God this is over with. It's like she wanted to open up. I'll tell you another thing too. If I had anything to do with training the police, I would tell them in a situation like that, this woman, she wants to open up to you. You tell her, hey, sweetie, sit down. Let's put you in the car. You're not under arrest. Let's cool you off. Let's get you some water, a chocolate maybe or something, or a hot cup of tea or something. You relax. And you're not in any trouble. Explain yourself, calmly relax. We're here for you. You know, we're always there for the woman because, you know, they're women. But sometimes the women are to blame and the man had nothing to do with it. But in something like that, you can tell she is stressed. You know, how well, her hands flying around when she's talking, holding her chest, leaning, bending over and everything. When she bent over and started breathing out and looked up, it was like she was happy that it was over with. And she was going to explain her story. But then they started talking to him, and then they started asking her if she hit him. And I can see she started crying. She probably thought she was going to get arrested for hitting him. And she closed up. She thought maybe she was going to get in trouble for hitting him. And she said she didn't jerk the wheel because Brian said she grabbed the wheel and yanked it. But the cops asked her, and she said, no, I didn't grab the wheel and yank it or anything like that. She was trying to clean her compartment because she has OCD. That means she wanted everything nice and neat. So, yeah, I would say so. She was frightened, scared. You know, you can tell in her face and the way she was acting. But I would do that. I would check the whole way from when they left all the way to Wyoming and back. Now, here's the thing. Something might have happened. He might have got rid of her first. My theory, Gabby first, and then killed them two girls for money. And then started heading his way home. Another thing that's weird, some girl did a video that said she picked him up and he offered her $200. And she said, we're going to Jackson. Well, probably in his delusional mind, he thought Jackson, Florida. So he said, yeah, I'll take a ride with you. But they were going to Jackson, Utah. And then he said, no. So, yeah, it ain't making sense. And then he probably who knows what happened. I don't know until they're done with the investigation. Hopefully it's not Gabby, but if it is, at least nothing sinister was done to her. And that's, I know a lot of people are going to say, how can you say that? You know, my God, she's, no matter how, you're right, no matter how she went. But in some of these cases that us YouTube investigator couch potatoes been watching, they're gruesome. You know, not good cases. You know. All right, so they do have visuals going.
Composition. The neck injuries are going to be very important. Looking for hemorrhage underneath the skin to look for whether there are fractures of any of the windpipe bones, the bones in the larynx, the hyoid bone, the thyroid cartilage, the Adam's apple, the coroner medical.
All right, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I don't know. We got to wait until the investigation's over with. But I am out of Cheetos. Ladies, if you're a vanning lady, please, 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 I can't tell you what to do, but all I can say is please be safe when you're out there. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Why? Well, because Gabby and her boyfriend were vanners. The two girls that came up missing that were selling drugs or whatever, lesbian married people, were vanners. When you go into areas where there's no cameras, no nothing, it's too easy for someone to do whatever they want to you and be gone. I don't understand this world. You try and help the world and they look at you like you're some sicko. Are you telling me that this actually happens? Yeah, we got proof of it. You're sick. I'm sick. You're an idiot. I'm an idiot. You got no proof. Oh, yes, I do. Watch the Gabby case. Watch the other cases that were out there where people have gone out camping and got attacked, killed, whatever, you know. Oh, this hell ain't tasting too good today. Woo! All right, any other questions you people want to know? She was the Bachelorette. She was on the Bachelorette, Bendejo. I think I saw Gabby on TV, the Bachelorette. I don't know. She might have been. Who knows? I don't watch the Bachelorette. All I know is I think I've seen that photo on a dating site. That's all I'm saying. Of Gabby. That photo. It might not have been under Gabby's name, but it was that photo of her with the stocking hat. So, is it possible? It could be possible. Good, man. Why was she on there? Well, she could have been money. I think when you become so popular, from what my research showed, on these dating sites. I guess you get certain stuff, or people they put a, I don't know. I didn't research it too much. Although the research I did do on it, it did say that there's been a lot of people that go on there and they get robbed or scammed or sometimes raped or killed. So I was told to be safe on them sites because it's too easy for someone to try and kill you or steal from you or something. So is that true? Yes, that's a proven fact. It's the truth. Johnny, after you drink that mix, the resin. Otherwise, you're wasting it. Oh no, that's all Cal stuck to the glass, but yeah. Oh, now I know why I forgot to put honey in it. That's just raw water, celery, kale, mixed berries, and some orange juice. That'll wake you up at night. It'll wake you up at night. All right, I'm glad that I got one viewer. I'm glad. But it's funny though. I only get like a couple viewers, but when I'm done with the video and it stops, it says like I got 65 or 100 playbacks or whatever. What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean somebody's watching my video? I don't know. Does that mean somebody's hacking into my computer? I don't know. I've asked the government for help, meaning I want tanks and battleships. Warthogs flying around, and they're like, you're going to take this just a little too far. No, am I really? I want my new drones flying around, just hovering around. Just sitting there watching, especially out in these camping sites in our national parks. I want trail cams everywhere, everything. Can we stop it and make it, can we at least make it safe? Yeah. Yes, we can. Can we make it where we don't have that many forest fires anymore? Yes. We can pipe in water from the ocean. If we can pipe oil from halfway across the world, we can pipe seawater in just to put out a fire in our national parks. And we can use that fireman's sprinkler system that covers like 500 feet circumference, or I don't know, we might be able to get more coverage if we pump more water through it at a high velocity. But could we stop a lot of things? Yes, we could. The future of America, we could be the best thing. We get a lightning strike in this area. We got a forest fire. Okay, turn the pumps on to that sector B. Fire's out. It's got nowhere to go. We contained it. I mean, come on. If we want to be the best, we got to act like the best. We need hazmat suits, biological hazmat suits for even the little babies, just in case of a breakout of a virus, bacteria, a chemical attack, anything. We got to be ready. Ready for anything. Storms. Winter's coming. We got to get ready for winter. Dang it, before you know it. What is it? I don't know. I'm not believing in any of this crap no more. I'm just believing in these people are evil. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Very evil people, not good. And they make a living off of scamming people. And I have a feeling little Gabby I have a feeling little Gabby got into something that she just shouldn't have been involved with. And I think she finally realized it. I think she finally realized it, that, good God, I'm on the road with a nutso, you know, with a cuckoo. We're talking, she might have found out that he killed them girls, or he might have been, she might have cracked underneath the pressure. And she might have found out, he might have worried that she was going to run her mouth or something and got rid of her. I don't know. All I can say is I'm telling you, I'm heartbroken right now. I'm crushed. I feel like I want to have a breakdown right now, because I feel like we let her down, but we didn't let her down. We didn't let her down. You know, she's happy, but she's mad, but she's happy. But I think the whole thing, when she got pulled over by the police, I really think she thought it was over with. Finally, she was just, to me, it looked like she was just happy that the police were there. She was trying to explain herself. She has OCD. She's got some other anxiety or whatever. And she said a couple key words. He's trying to bring me down, or he's a downer. I'm trying to make a YouTube thing, and he keeps telling me I can't do nothing right. I can't do this. I can't do that. And he won't. You know, I watch a lot of Vanny videos. Okay, I love every single videos that these women make. I even comment under that. Great video. It's great. Be safe. It's great. Great video. Great contact. You're beautiful. Incredible. Everything you do is incredible, but be safe. You know, you got to back these women, but I think she was trying to tell us something. I think she was trying to tell us something when they got pulled over by the police. That's just my opinion. Call me an idiot if you want. Call me an idiot if you want. But she was afraid. Why can't these people see it? These women get sucked in to these things that they don't want to do at first. They go along with it because they either get money, or they join these dating sites. They get attention or whatever. But some of these girls that are on these dating sites, or ladies, ladies, at first it's fun, but then after that, well, someone might be putting them up to doing it for money. And then you get people, meet me here, and they text them, let's do this and that, meet me here. And then you show up there and it's a bunch of guys, you get beat up and you get robbed. Or if it's a girl and they're thinking a guy, well, they get attacked by a guy, or raped, or shot, or killed. Or you got to be safe on the dating site, ladies and guys, because my research proves that you think you're talking to a beautiful woman, but it's some dude. Some dude. And I get a little throw up every time I think about it. I'm like, because I'm a straight dude. But when you do the research on the dating sites and who runs the dating sites, who runs them, who is running them, because they might be putting these girls up to things they don't want to do. But at first the money is good, but then it just gets then they find out, well, these people got hurt, or, someone came up missing. And then the reality of the sex rings and everything, it hits them. And my opinion, When she got pulled over by the police, I think she thought it was over with. Finally, it's over with. She was living a thing. She wanted to, I don't know. There's a lot to check on this case. All of her phone records. Ask her family if she had any computers. Did that guy Brian have any computers, any other phones at home? Anywhere. Search everywhere for phones, check dating sites. I would check the whole route that they went and see if there's any missing women or missing guys. I used to be somebody, but now I'm just a couch potato investigator. I got no say-so on nothing. I wish I could. I wish I could pick up the phone and call the FBI and say, man, this is what there was really going on. But you know what they would do? Yeah, are you a police officer? No. FBI? No. What do you do? I'm a couch potato investigator on YouTube. Yeah, you have a good day. Click. I don't know. Oh, hey, I got a post or I subscribe to. Oh, Crazy Chick is going live. Crazy Crime Chick is going live. Oh, I got a new person in here. Levi Philly? Did I pronounce that right? I don't know. Who knows? Welcome to the channel. Don't mind me. I just do things my way, I guess. I don't know. But there you go, people. That's my opinion. There's a lot of work that needs to be done on this. Hey, she could have been driving around with a nutso. And she finally realized it. Or he could have been driving around, because you watch a lot of these videos. Some of these videos are saying she was the one that was very controlling. And she was very violent. She would hit a lot and do things. But if she was being abused by him, well, then maybe she had the right to be hitting them and slapping them or whatever. The key thing is when they got pulled over for the police, they said that them scratches just happened, that she slapped him or hit him with the phone. But yet, if you watch the video, not once is there any blood trickling from them scratches on his face that look deep. No blood on his shirt, no blood on his face, nothing. They weren't even bleeding. So that tells me something happened before that, and they were healing up, not just a couple minutes before they got pulled over. All right, you guys have a good night. I got to get some food in me and watch some more stuff. I'm done with this stuff. It drove me nuts. It's driving me absolutely batty, these cases. But keep working on the Summer Wells case. They haven't found her, but I have a bad feeling about the photo that I seen. I think she's already deceased. And keep working on the Delphi case with Abby and Libby. And hopefully we can solve that. I don't know. I think we already did, but who knows? But anyways, you guys have a great night. Be safe. Be safe. And please, ladies, you YouTube ladies, please be safe. Hey, I've been watching some of these ladies for a couple years now, and they grow on you. I mean, I hate to say it. I didn't think it was possible. How can this, I've never slept with this woman. I never touched her. I never, smelled her beautiful perfume or nothing. But yet, after watching them for a couple years, you get attached to them. You're like, I wonder what such and such is doing today, as you're watching a video of her drinking her coffee, drinking her coffee. I don't know. But you gotta remember, guys, that's YouTube. It's just a YouTube love affair. It ain't real. It's just, of course you feel that way about them, but it ain't real. You gotta know how to turn the switch off, power down. It ain't real. It's just, you know, you love watching their videos. That's as far as it should go. But there's a bunch of nutsos out there that they watch a YouTube video, and the next thing you know, they're on there. I'm gonna marry this girl, making videos. I love her. You know you want me, Justine. Bunch of cuckoos. And then you ask, like, you know this guy? I've never met him in my life. But yet he's on there making videos. I'm gonna marry her. First time I seen her, I knew I was gonna marry her. Do you know her? No, I ain't never met her yet. But when I do, I know she gonna be mine. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? You don't even know her. No, I don't, but she wants me. I can tell. It's connected spiritually. Oh my God, what are we dealing with in this world? Yeah. The kale's going down good tonight, boys. All right, you guys have a great night. Be safe. And talk to you later. If there's any new news breakouts, I'll be back. But otherwise, lock your doors. There's a killer on the run. Until they call and tell us, or until they come out with a video and say, hey, we found him, he killed himself, Hey. But until then, we're looking for a killer. Shut everything down. You shut down the whole borders. You shut down Florida. That family, everybody goes nowhere. Nowhere. And you tell them, do not leave the state. This is an ongoing investigation. And that's it. We want to go to, no, you don't care. I don't care where you go, but you leave the state, then we're going to look for you because it's an ongoing investigation. The family must have knew something. Yeah, something they had to. They went and got, his car was there at a certain place. He showed up in her van without her. Something's up. So you lock down everybody. Lock down. That's it. No. I want a drone surveilling that house constantly. You light it up like it's Paramount Pictures are putting on a new video. You hear me? Braveheart 2. You light that whole area up like a Christmas tree. Make sure nobody comes in and out. But then again, I don't run things. I'm letting my brain run wild. If I did, but that's what I'll tell them. For one, I'd get a hold of Polk County. I can't wait till the Polk County sheriff, Grady, I forget his last name, gets a hold of this Brian Laundrie. Get the Polk County sheriff out there. You see this idiot? This idiot thought he could leave our state after killing one of our beautiful women. This idiot, I hope someone finds him and puts a bullet in his head because we won't charge him. This idiot thought he could. I love that sheriff, the Polk County sheriff out there. I forget his last name, but I love it when he puts some pictures up on the podium. You see this guy? Yes, sir, I do. This idiot thought he can go around and terrorize our neighborhood. Oh, crap. No, he didn't. Oh, yes, he did. And it warms my heart that this idiot will never be out on the streets again. I couldn't say it any better, sir. I couldn't say it any better. All right, you guys have a great night. I got to watch some more stuff. I got to take a shower. I got to check on my little brother. Talk to you guys later. Be safe, ladies. Please. Please be safe. Please.